Yeah, we are live. Let me start sharing it. You can, my sister, can share it on your own platform right now. I'm trying to share it on my own account. I'm not sure they can be able to. I'm not sure they're seeing you. Let me try. Okay, they're seeing you. I'm fine, my brother. Welcome, everyone. The alert is just going out right now. Brother Missy, are you there? I hope you are telling other East Africans, Kenyans, Ethiopians, well, Rwandans are not that gullible. Of course, their president, Paul Kagame, is doing marvelously well with the infrastructure, the massive infrastructural program he has. I'm not sure any Rwandan is waiting for any God to give him miracle. Not sure they are waiting for any miracle money. Unlike the people we have here in our country, please inform them, keep on educating them. All right? Yeah, I see you, Laura. Yeah, we have good news, my people. We have good news. Yeah, my sister, how did you? Emeka OJ, I salute you. Welcome, my people. We are going to start in the next 2 minutes. Let's let our people jump in. Share the video, guys. Share the video, share the video. Share the video, guys. We are here. Yes. Vanessa, I see you. Which type you want? You get many times now. Willie Jojo, I see you. Anikalude Chima. Sinani Ferguson, my sister. We have the well, yeah. So my people, let's start now. Shalom, 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 salam. Now the same thing, you know. Shalom, salam. Now the same thing. So my people, good evening and welcome to our evening broadcast. This evening with me today is our sister Bisola. And some of you who are not familiar with this case, we are not going to go into things we don't understand and things we don't know their origins. Being that our sister got involved at a very crucial stage in this case, we just want to hear her own side of the story and everything she knows about this case, how far she went with them, and where she is right now on it, and the roles she played. Of course, today we will be touching on some certain characters, both from Prof X. Please, guys, Prof X showed a new photo of baby testimony. That baby is alive, and I want to believe that this is the baby. So, guys, look at the two photos, the baby on the left and the one on the right. When you look at the head, the shape of the head, you look at the ears, the nose, the mouth, the teeth, the smile, especially the smile did not change. When you watch this photo now, you will see that the smile of the baby did not change. The same thing, the same chin shape when she's smiling, zero dimple. And if you watch here, watch here, watch here, what's the set of teeth? What is teeth? Luckily enough, he has not shedded his milk teeth. So he's still here. He's still there. You can see me. I want to believe that this is the baby. Now, Prof X shared this video, this photo, and said something about the contact that gave him this photo. That the man's family, i.e., his wife and his 5-year-old daughter, have been kidnapped. And those that kidnapped the baby say they need the man to come so they will free his family. And if you know, well, I'm going to do a special program on it anyway, but what I want to bring to our attention is this. I wrote to Prof X, till now I've not gotten a response from him. I don't know if the message has delivered, because I wouldn't put anything beyond these people. They can mobilize the South African police. Of course, you know how African policemen are. Police all over the world, from USA to Canada to Australia to New Zealand, China, Turkey, mention it. They are corrupt, extremely corrupt. So they could have used anyone. Those of you from Zimbabwe, I hope you are writing to your embassy in South Africa right now. All the embassies you have around South Africa, start writing them right now. Tell them what is going on. The people that handled Bushiri's case, please take this to their attention, because we don't know where our brother Prophet is. I want to believe that he's safe and he's playing it safer. At this moment, I want to believe that he wants to turn off all the old phones and use a new one. But that being said, everything we are going to say today, you cannot extricate this man, Jeremiah Omotofufoyin, from it. Right now, I want to get into our program proper this evening. My sister, good evening and welcome to the program. Please, I would like, before you go forward, I would like you to tell our people who you are, what you are known for, and where they can see you online, maybe on Facebook, Twitter, anything. Just introduce yourself to them, please.
Thank you very much. We are on Undiluted Truth platform. My name is Bisola Hephzi-bah Johnson. I am a preacher of the gospel. I am a broadcaster, a writer. I am an author of 3 books, more still on the road. I am a philanthropist. We have Bisola Johnson Foundation. This came to be because of what we had gone through in life. And that has propelled us in order to give back to mankind. God has done all. We are just here just to do our bit. I welcome you. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here.
You are welcome, my sister, and that was a very nice. So you said you wrote 3 books. Can you tell us the names of the books and what they are based on?
Okay. Yes. My books, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Um, this is one. TB Joshua, I know. Deception of the Age Unmasked. This is
Yeah.
over. This is 480 pages, but in
Yeah.
regular font, it can go to 700 pages. This is another book, Reasons Why You Should Not Visit the Synagogue. It's also 300 books, pages. Then I have another one that my hand cannot reach now. It's called On Christ the Rock. All this book talks about my personal travails in life. It's not what somebody said, story of somebody else, or what I heard, but what I witnessed, what I partook in, and what I experienced personally for 14 years. And this story, I have been talking about this story since 2008, when media was not social. Many people that come to media now, it's like they are on a soft landing,
Yes.
because yeah, people can reach thousands of people immediately they get on media. And also we thank God for Google that is also giving us payback for what we can offer. But at the time I'm talking about 2008, even before other person can get to hear what you are saying, it is not easy. And also for you to even talk about what I talked about, many people have paid, they use their life to pay for that. You understand? That I am alive today, I owe it to God. I am on a borrowed life. I had lost my life years back. I thank God that He has helped us thus far. So we have been on this for many years, and we have been talking about it. And we talking about it is not because we want to pull anyone down. We talking about it is for other people to take wisdom from our mess. We talking about it. We talking about it is for our past not to be your future. Because
Yes.
I tell you sincerely, not many people survive it. Not many people survive it. The time we were talking about it, people don't even believe us. Unlike now, and I tell you, I don't want to I don't want to really open the cans, but I tell you,
Please, when you are
something
1 minute,
big
please.
is coming. Something big is coming.
Okay, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. By that one you just mentioned is your encounter with that the late TB Joshua, whom so many people used to place their hands on the television to receive blessings from, right?
That's right.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
this issue of Jeremiah is not the first time, and it is not a personal attack on someone, rather a mission to sanitize the Christendom which you are a part of, right? If I may get you correctly.
this Jeremiah issue is not even the first one we are talking about.
Yeah.
I said it, maybe I omitted it. I am also an activist, all right? And I have lots of pictures or videos to show for it. I remember when one of the musicians came out and talked about um, the rape of his wife by one pastor
Dakolo.
Fatoyibo. Yes,
Yeah.
I was on the streets to fight alongside with that lady. And even through that, BBC contacted me because they saw me there. And that isn't even the only one. There are lots of things we have done for humanity. Talk about people that need help. We have gone out to help. So the basis came from my experience in the synagogue. For those people who do not know, I was once trapped in the synagogue for 14 years. I lived together with TB Joshua. I ate with him. I worked for him. All those miracles you see on TV, we were part of those people that arranged those miracles. Not only in Nigeria, I have followed them to many countries all around the world in order to arrange miracles, even prophecies. And when the Lord finally opened my eyes that I had to step out of the synagogue.
We lost her. Don't worry, guys. She's coming back. I don't know what's happening. Devil is a liar.
I
Hey.
witness.
Sorry, my sister. We lost you there. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, let me remove her stream. She will come back because we need to hear everything. Devil is a liar. Devil is a liar. Devil is a liar. No, now this kind of place. No, I will not be this kind of crucial stage. No, 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 no. Prayer warriors, please, please, please. Ban it, ban it, prayer warriors. I beg, enter spirit. Come on, enter spirit, enter spirit. Enter spirit. Prayer warriors, she's here. Oh, our prayer warriors are working well. They are working well. She's back. Hello.
So why
Hello, my
we
sister.
came out, why
No,
I
hold
came
on,
out.
hold on, please. We lost you somewhere. When you were talking about TB Joshua, you said, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah.
you. Yes.
We stopped hearing you when you said you joined them to go abroad and arrange miracles. Please start from there.
That's right. So I said I was part of that that team that goes different places in order to arrange miracles to deceive you people at home. All those water you are buying, we know how they prepare it. If a man can be swimming inside a pool and put it down for 21 days to rebottle for you to take, all these things I saw personally. I saw how TB Joshua rape girls, young girls, little ones. He did it to me for many years. We were all under sexual abuse of TB Joshua. If TB Joshua were to give you anointing oil, he spits into it and said, go and give it to them. So there are a lot of things I saw and I witnessed. And after coming out of the synagogue, for me, I thought people should know the truth. And that is the singular reason why I came out to tell my story first in 2008. And he almost took me out. He bent on killing me. It's a long story. We cannot finish it on this broadcast. But ever since, I've been talking about it, and I wrote my books, and why he was alive, not after he died. I am not, I am not, I, I, I am, how will I say it?
You are not a coward. That
I
people
don't
that will
fear.
say something behind people
Yes,
and can't say it.
I don't fear flesh. I am not a coward. I said it to his face, and I've invited him many times to platform like this. That come on, you sit down, I sit down, and let's talk about it. I remember I started with some people, but along the line, they couldn't continue for reasons best known to them. But I took it as a lifetime job to open people's eyes of understanding. So when this Jeremiah issue came, it's not even an issue to me. In 2019, Jeremiah has approached me with 5 million naira. I told him, I said, affliction will not repeat itself again. That's what the Bible says. He called me around 10 p.m. and said they have been seeing my activities and they want to help my ministry with that money. I never even knew that he was working with TB Joshua.
Okay.
But I told him, I don't need your type of money. So it is not about money. We are doing this. We have started it even when money was not coming. When we were even drinking gari or soaking indomie inside bowl of water. We have been approached many times during the lifetime of TB Joshua to come and collect money. But we know that one day, all that I am saying, I'm going to give account of it before the King of Kings and the Lords of Lords.
Hallelujah.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh. Thank you, my sister, for that short exposition. But great. It will take us like extra 3 hours to digest everything you said on that part. But I thank you for that bonus point. Now, let us address the elephant in the room. How did you first hear about this Jeremiah issue? How did you hear it first? And how did you get to enter that flight? Tell us your story, your own account of the story. How you heard it first, and how you got to Benin, where you made that video. Please, I want to hear it now. The floor is yours.
Okay. You know, as I said earlier, there was time of little beginning. And when I continue doing what God has called me to do, there is time of, how will I call it, blessings, okay? So when I started getting myself together, I recognize that there are a lot of people who are going through or who may go through what I've gone through. Let me tell you, what I went through, it was a lonely journey. I do not see anybody. Only God stood for me. So afterwards, I registered my foundation some years back. So I believe that I shouldn't just move on that way. I should help those people coming behind. So we have done a lot of things for a lot of people. Okay. I remember there was a time I was called that a Kenya lady was trapped in Nigeria during lockdown. They said the lady visited the synagogue and she was thrown out. I stood for her during lockdown. I went out with her, even to our embassies. I contacted our ambassadors in Nigeria, in Lagos, and also in Abuja. And at the end of the day, when they couldn't help her, I had to go to airline in order to get her a passage to go out of Nigeria. All the time she was in Nigeria, our foundation was feeding her. So we have done a lot of work. It happened that when this Ruth matter came in, Ruth matter is not the first one that we will go out for. You understand? We have been helping a lot of people. Even if you check my WhatsApp, there are a lot of people who either they want something, they want another person, another thing. But we can only help according to what we can do. When this Ruth matter came in, I have been seeing Ruth on social media. Number one, through Berekete. Then after some time, through Prof X was talking about it. So it happened that a friend of mine in the US contacted me that she wanted to buy Ruth wheelchair. So I contacted Prof X because there was a time I canceled Prof X not to fight Solomon. So then I contacted him, but he said he was not going to release the number. So I moved on. Then it happened on the 20 March. I was on the broadcast when someone was telling me that Ruth has been arrested. Immediately after the broadcast, one of the Niger craziest called me and said, this is what is going on. I said, I've been looking for a number, but nobody. That very night, one apostle in Benin joined us while we
Apostle
were
Cassie.
talking about.
Is it Cassie?
Thank
Is it
you.
Cassie?
Thank you. Yes, Apostle Cassie. Before that time, when I was looking for a number, I spoke with Apostle Cassie. He said he doesn't have it. But it was the night they arrested Ruth that Apostle Cassie sent the number to me. So I called the number was not going. We started talking about it till around 10 when they sent me a voice note that Ruth said they are taking her to Apple Legislative. So I said, okay, that is good enough. Because of what we do, I know Prof S is in South Africa. He may not be able to give enough help as somebody in Nigeria. So I booked my flight to Abuja in order to go and help her. And I contacted a lawyer friend, Barrister Ubani. Barrister, can you give me some lawyers in Abuja? He gave me some numbers. In the morning, when I got to the airport, I missed my flight. I had to buy another ticket. Nobody sent me out of my house, but the empathy for humanity drove me out to go and help that poor lady. I didn't discuss with anybody because me too, I am under security. You know, we have been digging it out with some power that be in Nigeria. See, I've been beaten twice on the streets by TB Joshua's followers. I have been homeless many times. I have been on the move many years. Okay? Until God give us liberty of freedom. All right? So I empathize. I understand what many people go through. All right? So that was the reason why I went out, in order to help this lady. And I understand that Jeremiah was the one behind her arrest. So I knew the kind of power that is fighting Ruth Matthew. So that was the reason why I went out. I paid for my flight. I missed one flight. Nobody gave me money. I paid for another flight. So, and I got to Abuja. And I went to Apple Legislative. When I got there, I was told that Ruth was not there. So while I came out of the police station, I met my lawyers, two of them. So we met with some policemen. We asked them, is there any other police station around here? They said we should go to Apple Resettlement. I think we first went to Resettlement. So they said we should go to Apple Legislative. So when we got to those places, Ruth was not documented as being arrested there. So the lawyers advised that we should go to police headquarters. It was at that time, yes, it was at that time I made a broadcast on my Facebook to carry people along that have left Lagos to Abuja and Ruth cannot be found. At that time, under that intense sun, that Madam Maureen called me and said, is it true you are in Abuja because of Ruth? I said yes.
Okay, wait. So, was that your first encounter with Maureen Badejo?
No.
Okay, carry on. Go on. Don't worry. Continue with the Abuja. She asked whether you are in Abuja. Okay. Carry on.
Okay. So it was when I couldn't see Ruth Matthew that I did my broadcast on Facebook and say, anybody that has information, please, one person cannot do it. I am on ground here. If you have any information. So Madam Maureen called me and said, okay, she needs to get in touch with Prof X. She said she knew that I would not want to talk to Prof X because of the saga that happened between us. I said, okay, go ahead and contact Prof X. Whatever he has in place, whatever he has put in place to help Ruth, let us all work together. So Madam Maureen called Prof X, and Prof X said we should not do anything because he has team of lawyers. He already has team of lawyers to take care of Ruth's bail. I said, but Ruth is nowhere to be found. Ruth is nowhere to be found. So at that time, I was communicating with Apostle Cassie, and I was not happy with him. I said, are you sure Ruth was truly arrested? Or it's something else? He assured me that she was arrested. I said, but we have been to many police stations. It's not there. She's not there. So I followed the advice of my lawyers. We went to police headquarters. When we got there, we met with the PPRO, who listened to us. And at the end of the day, she gave me a card because she asked me, do you know Ruth? I said, I don't know her from Ada. I am an activist. I just came because of her. She gave me a card and she said, oh, madam, I love your energy. I will love us to work together sometime. So she sent me and my lawyers to SIB. We went to SIB. The SIB tried. He contacted all the police stations around Apple and all the police people around Apple, even as far as Durumi. Those DPO said there was no documentation about any physically challenged woman. What are we going to do? He sent us to the CID. The CID department couldn't help us. Then from CID department, they said we should go to control units. At the control units, they will send kind of signal to all the police stations in Abuja. It was why we got to the control unit that somebody, I guess it is Moses, who sent me the number of the policeman that arrested Ruth. Okay? It was that time they sent me that number. So I didn't want to interfere in police thing. I spoke with the officer in the control unit. I said, someone just sent me a number. So he said I should bring the number. So the officer called the number. He asked, he said, are you a policeman? He said, the person said yes, because he put it on speaker. He said yes. He said, which zone do you serve? He said he served in zone 5, Benin. The man looked confused. He said, have you been in Abuja recently? He said, yes, he was in Abuja on Friday. That day was Monday. He said he was in Abuja on Friday. And he said, did you make any arrest when you visited Abuja? He said, no, he only came to serve paper. That was the end of the discussion. So after that, we started brainstorming. Say, where could that lady be The police said they didn't arrest her. So where could she be? So they said they were going to send signals to all police stations in Abuja. While we were talking, after, it was about 10 minutes, the same policeman called the number again. The man who said he didn't arrest was the one that called the number again and said, sorry, sir. After I left Abuja, my superior said I should go and pick the suspect. And the suspect is with me in Benin now. So I quickly whispered to the man. I said, let him put the suspect on the phone so that I can be sure that is the person we are looking for. I don't know Ruth one-on-one, but I have heard her voice on social media many times where she was crying, Jeremiah, give me my baby. So when the man said, okay, put the suspect on the phone, the moment she put the suspect, Ruth said, hello, I recognized that voice. So I screamed. I said, Ruth, we are here because of you. We are coming for you. You are in Benin. We are coming for you. Then I thanked the policeman. I said, I am going to Benin to meet with Ruth. How did they transported her from Abuja to Benin? So I thanked the policeman. Then I went to PPRO office. I thanked the woman. I said, I have gotten a lead that the lady is already in Benin. So I went to the airport. One of the lawyers drove me to the airport. I paid the 2 lawyers before I left Abuja. So on my way to Benin, I called Barrister Ubani again. I said, I'm going to Benin. I don't know anybody there. Please, can you give me contact of a lawyer there? So he sent me one barrister a day. So I had the number until I get to Benin. When I got to the airport, the counter has already been closed. So I started begging them. I begged them. I made some, I created some scene. And fortunately, the general manager of Earpiece said they should give me ticket. I was the last person that entered into Earpiece flight that day. They gave me 23D, the last seat at the back. The moment while I was going, one of the staff helped me to carry my bag because I was tired. When I got inside the plane, I made a video telling my people that I am so tired. I am very tired. I guess that was the video Madam Maureen saw, that I was in a flight going to Benin. So immediately they said we should switch off. I switched off my phone and I was also switched off. I also slept off. It was the announcement that woke me up that we're in Benin. So when the announcement came, I turned my phone on. That was when I saw message from Madam Maureen that you will be surprised, Sister Bisola, that Ruth Matthew is in the same flight with you. I
One
said,
minute, one
really?
minute, one minute, one minute, 1 minute. Hold on. Let me tell you what I think is happening so far. Please, if you want to drink water, you can drink water, because I myself, as soon as I'm done talking now, I'm going to drink water. This is going to a place that so many people have already been exposed. We've not even touched anything, but so far you are dishing out, a clear and pure timeline, giving date, number of seats, everything, and all these things can easily be authenticated. But before you continue, please, Ezawo and Sister Florence, I don't need this energy. I can't get involved. Sister Florence is a top fan here. Ezawo is a patron. So I don't know. Please, you guys should take it easy. Okay? Don't make place look somehow. All right? Let us just do this thing. Now, let me tell you, my sister, what is happening. I believe when that time we went to the first headquarters, when the PPRO called, that person from zone 5 that called, they now knew that there was a problem. I guarantee you that ticket Ruth traveled with was bought that same day. And when they said she was in Benin, she was not in Benin. So then that man needs to come and explain to the police force why he lied that the woman was in Benin. This is lying to your superior on such an issue, a serious issue that concerns a missing baby. And I can guarantee you, if you had not found Ruth in that plane, or you've not gone yourself, Ruth would have been dead by now. I'm telling you, going to Benin was just a last-ditch effort to save face. They just kept her somewhere to know if people would come. If it was only Prof X, believe me, they would buy the woman. And that would be the end of the story. But you came at the right time. As Christians would say, the Lord directed your footstep into the right place. Please continue from the plane. You saw the message. Carry on.
Yes. In that police headquarters, we really we combed everywhere. They knew something was happening. You understand? So
Yeah.
then when I got Madam Maureen's message, I called one of the hostess. I said, is there any physically challenged woman in this flight? She said yes, that she just pointed. She's sitting somewhere there. I just, I didn't even think twice. I grabbed my bag and I went straight to, forward. You know, plane rule is aircraft rule is when the plane tacks down, you have to be going from one line to another.
Row
But
by
I
row,
was
yes.
just, yeah, row by row. I was just going blah blah. People were surprised. Ah, madam, what's going on? I just told them. I said, I'm sorry. I need to go down. I need to go down. I need to go down. So when I got down, I waited. I waited. Then my spirit was telling me, your eyes should not see this alone. Let all the fans of Ruth Matthew, all the people who are looking for her, let them see it with you. Because if you now say that, oh, I saw Ruth, some people may not believe. And if truly those people were police, they can even change the narrative. You know, we're in Nigeria. And I became confused. The police said Ruth is already in Benin. How can she be inside the plane again? Did she escape from the police? Has she
Came to
been?
Abuja.
Has she got as some other people, maybe from Jeremiah, got hold of Ruth? I think the world should judge this. That was what was on my mind. So then I put my camera, my phone camera on Facebook Live, and I sensitize people that we are all about to witness something together. And fortunately, Ruth came out. You know, I've never met her. So
Yes.
why I draw closer is that you, Ruth. One of those people wanted to snatch my phone.
Yeah.
If you watch that clip, you will see that there was a time there was a Fisker that said, no. They wanted to take my phone. Then I shouted. So then I followed them till we got to the car park. It was in car park that I saw that they brought one police, rickety police vehicle that has no, yes,
Motor wey
that
they go
has
don thief
no,
from one taxi driver hand.
yes. So in Nigeria, anything can happen. They can bring
Mm-hmm.
a jeep painted in police color. You understand? There was
Yeah.
no plate number. They just use a marker to write all those things. So when they zoom off, I took taxi. You know, I, I, it became emotional for me. Why should human being treated a defenseless and poor person like this? What do they really want to gain? That was what took me out of the house. Why I went out of the house is not even about baby testimony. They have been talking about baby testimony. You understand? It wasn't about baby testimony. It was about this lady that was arrested unjustly. It was about this lady that was not documented in police station, and she was not given opportunity to have her family members with her, to
Yeah.
have her lawyers with her. Somebody who said they are fighting for her is in South Africa. She has nobody on ground. We were only hearing that there is team of lawyers. We asked them, where are your teams of lawyers? Let us all work together. Till I left Abuja, there was no team of lawyers that I saw.
Wait. At this point right now, you've not met Chioma Johnson, right?
At all, I don't know who she
Hold
was
on,
or
hold
who
on,
she
hold on,
is.
hold on, hold on. So hold on. When Prof X was telling you that the team of lawyers were coming, who do you think was communicating with him on the ground? Is it Chioma Johnson who was coordinating the lawyer for him?
Well, you know, when I was in Abuja under that intense sun, I
Yeah.
called people, do you have any information? Madam Maureen said she will get in touch with Prof X. Apostle Cassie said he will get in touch with Prof X. And what they were getting back to me was that he already asked team of lawyers. If we had left Ruth at that team of lawyers, anything could have happened to that girl, because we
Yeah.
didn't see any team of lawyers. So
Yeah.
when
Okay.
team of lawyers didn't come forth, I started fighting Apostle Cassie. I said, it's like two of you and Prof X, you are working against Ruth Matthew. You don't want to help her. This is opportunity for you to help her. Where are your team of lawyers? My lawyers in Abuja, they also said we should go to High Court to go and there's something they usually do to write affidavit against police to Inspector General of Police to petition him. But Madam Maureen said they said we should not do it because they had already done it and they didn't do it. My lawyers were saying if they arrest somebody within 48 hours, you must do it. After 48 hours, if you don't do it, you are on your own. So we were saying we want to go. You know, at that time, I started working with team. You understand? I went out of my house on my own. But later, I believe that we should work as team. So when they said I shouldn't do it, I relaxed. If I had known, we would have done it. But not knowing that the people I thought they were team, they were not working with me. They were just working their own that I don't know. So when I got to Benin after that video, I took airport taxi, and the airport taxi driver was telling me that I shouldn't follow them, that no matter who they are, if they had ulterior motive, that's my video would change their mind. If they had ulterior motive, either they want to go and kill the girl or they are taking the girl somewhere else. Now they know they have been busted. They will not do it. They know the world has seen them. As I was saying on the video, that the world is watching you. They will not do anything bad to her again. They will take her to Zone 5 police station. So what I needed to do, I should contact ITV, the radio station in Benin. So I said, okay. So I went to hotel. He dropped me in my hotel very close to Zone 5. And I contacted ITV. It was when I settled in my hotel that a lot of people started calling me. There is a lady in Canada, Madam Aduni. She said, oh, I saw your video. You are doing a good job. I need to put your account number out there so that people can support. What you are doing is good. I said, okay. So, Madam Maureen called me. She said we should do a broadcast so that I can carry people along. So I agreed. I did a broadcast. And I was telling her, I said, I've contacted ITV. And she said, no. I should not involve ITV. I said, okay. So in the morning, I couldn't sleep. I was just sitting on a couch, you know. So around 4 a.m., Dr. Chidi contacted me and said, oh, Bisola, I saw your video. What's going on? Can we do a broadcast? In fact, I had to do a broadcast at 6 a.m., Nigeria 6 a.m. So then after that time, LND, it's not even about who told me. Maureen could have told me and I wouldn't do anything. You understand? You know, Maureen could have told me and maybe I may not do anything. Okay? So
yeah.
It's the action that precedes the information I receive. It's like many people, they say you have received information from the word of God and you are not doing anything. That's why Jesus said it's the information you have that will set you free. Okay? So if you have information and you don't do anything, the information means nothing. All right. So in the morning, I contacted the lawyer. So after contacting the lawyer, the lawyer, uh, because that very day, that Monday, I was on a fast. I was fasting.
You were
So the
fasting,
following,
okay.
yes, I was fasting on that Monday. With all the stress, I was fasting. One of my fans had issue, and she told me. Then I said, "Okay, let us fast together." That was on that Monday. So the
Okay.
following day, on Tuesday, I had to take breakfast early. So the lawyer took me out. And while we were taking breakfast, Madam Maureen told me that there is a lady lawyer. That was the first time I would hear Chioma Johnson say,
Okay.
Prof X has contacted his lawyer, and the lawyer is Madam Chioma, and Chioma supposed to meet me in Abuja on Monday, but because of traffic, she couldn't meet me and she couldn't travel to Benin. Then I told her, I said there was no traffic on the way to airport, that at least I went to the airport. So she said, they said I shouldn't do anything. I should not do anything. All right.
Yeah.
So I should not do anything. I should just wait. So we waited from 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. We received no information. So I thought maybe those people are playing pranks. All right. I thought they are playing pranks. So me and my lawyer, we went to zone 5.
Wait,
So
you waited for the lawyer they said Chioma Johnson was going to
yes,
bring for how many hours?
yes, we waited many hours. We didn't
Let
hear
me tell you
anything.
something. Let me tell you something. Chioma Johnson is Dory Isogala, and why she was doing that thing then was to scuttle all your plans. You have wasted the whole day waiting for
I
her
believe
and
so.
nothing will happen. Why
I
they
believe
listen,
so.
why they will be fashioning out new thing to do, crafting out new plans, new way to throw spanner. That Chioma Johnson was the spy they already sent amongst the people that are fighting them. That was the reason she contacted Prof X, I want to believe. And if you ask Prof X now, I will tell you he will also confirm that that Chioma Johnson was the one coordinating that lawyers, those non-existent lawyers you people were waiting for, and time was going. Carry on, please.
Yes, I realized that these people, there are some enemy that has missed in the midst of the team. Okay,
Yes.
and I see that they are playing with time. They just want to wasted our time. And because of they did not expect the video of Monday evening. All right. And
Yeah.
because of that video has gone viral, it's like that video has spoiled something for them.
Yes.
So they are now looking for another alternative. So it was Madam Maureen that was contacting Prof X and Chioma. So when after I have entered into zone 5, Madam Maureen was calling me. I refused to pick it because I see they are not giving me what I needed to help that girl. Madam Maureen may be innocent, but there are some people who have mixed with the people working to help Ruth.
Because Mother Maureen was the one, Maureen Badejo was the one that exposed Chioma Johnson as Doris Ogala. Listen, let me
Yes.
tell you, the Chioma Johnson, they say, is calling for a lawyer who would help catch Jeremiah and his people. The same person contacted me and told me that people are accusing Jeremiah falsely, that I should make a video in defense of Jeremiah. The same person I'm telling you. So, had Maureen Badejo not exposed her photo, and whoever told Maureen that it was Doris Ogala, it was that photo I saw. Then I contacted someone in the United Kingdom. I said something, and we didn't talk about this, but he later, after he saw what I said about what Maureen Badejo posted and my post, he sent me that video where Ruth was in that hotel room. I think it was Sheraton. No, it was Hilton, Transcorp Hilton. That place Maureen interviewed Ruth after she left Benin. Chioma Johnson spoke there, and immediately I heard the voice, I knew it was Doris Ogala. I am still telling Doris, you are a stupid girl. You are a worthless piece of shit. You and Johnson Suleiman, alongside Jeremiah. If you say that you are not Chioma Johnson, please sue me. Let me prove it. Sue me and I will prove it before any court. Please carry on, my sister. Maureen was being deceived. Let me tell you. And she was the one that exposed this Chioma Johnson. If not for Maureen, I wouldn't have known.
So, then while I was inside the police station, the PPRO in Abuja has already given me the number of PPRO in Benin. So when we got to his office, he empathized with us. I have video while we were talking. So he empathized with us, and he said I should give him the number of the policeman who arrested the girl. I gave him the number and he called. As he called, I think the number registered in his phone. So he now said, oh, it is one of our guys. And he told the guy, he said, please come to my office immediately. So when he arrived, he asked him, he said, why do you arrest somebody from Abuja without documentation? He said he documented it. He said he documented it. I said, well, we went all around police station. The girl was not documented. So they went to bring some papers. I know because they have seen that video. They must have done some paperwork.
They will backdate it. They will backdate it.
They are backdated, yes.
Now their document, now them get. So,
exactly. So while we were talking, all of them, they went out. And by the time they came back in 15 minutes afterwards, they turned the situation around. I was the one that was being accused. Why did you make video? I said, which video? They said the video that went viral. I said, we are not here because of video. We are here because of the lady that was being unjustly arrested. So at that time, I picked Madam Maureen's call, and she said, Madam Chioma said she has contacted AIG, that AIG is going to release Ruth to me, Bisola Johnson. I said, of course, by now, we are going to see AIG because they are talking about the video I made yesterday. So we all went to AIG's office. I stood before AIG for 45 minutes, putting down my case. I told him that the people I saw with Ruth are kidnappers. I still insisted that they are kidnappers. Because if they are policemen, why I was shouting, why didn't they bring out
ID
their
card.
ID card?
Yeah.
What if they were in an unfriendly environment? They would have been, teared to pieces. So AIG couldn't say anything. Then AIG said there is one lady that called me concerning the girl, Ruth, but I'm just coming in now. I cannot do anything. Let all of them go and see the girl Ruth, just to see her. So we went downstairs to see Ruth Matthew. And I asked Ruth, I said, Ruth, can you give us your house address so that we can send some people to go and take care of your children? She said, I don't know you. I cannot give you my house address. The police were surprised. They thought maybe we were working together. I said, I don't know her. I only saw injustice. That is why I stood for her. So they now said, okay, we have to go and do investigation concerning the video you made. So we came out, and the PPRO introduced me to some dirty looking boys. They said they are freedom fighter, not knowing that police wanted to do dirty work. They want to do image laundry.
In Benin.
In Benin. So why those people were talking to me, I saw they wanted to record secretly. Then I refused to stand with them. Then the police said they should take me to an office where it's anti-robbery, where I later discovered it's anti-robbery. So they said I should write statements. At that time, my lawyer was not around. I said I cannot write any statements without my lawyer being present. They wanted to take my phone. That was when I began to scream. I began to scream. I screamed so loud that they couldn't undo me. So many people were peeping on their fence that what's going on. I said they want to kidnap me the same way they kidnapped a crippled girl a day before. So when my lawyer came, we sat down, we wrote our statement, and they cross-examining me. They wanted to put a lot of words in my mouth. I refused. I began to scream again. So they said I need someone to bail me. So I called Dr. Chidi and Tia Duni. I said, please tell everybody that I've been arrested because of video. I believe they started sharing it on social media. Then after some time, AIG sent message that they should release me on self-recognition. Yes. So then at this time, it was around 7 p.m. We had spent a lot of hours. We were tired. So I asked them, I said, what about the case that brought us here? They said they are still doing investigation. They are still doing investigation. So we left police station, and I have to change my hotel. I changed my hotel because I saw that the man
AIG who? Please, AIG they were talking about. What's the name of the AIG?
I will tell you now. I will tell you. Just stay with
Get the
me.
name of the AIG, please.
Yes. Uh, I will tell you. So
We are waiting for it. While we are waiting for you to get the name of the AIG,
yeah. So I had
somebody
to
said,
change.
go on.
I had to change. Yes, I changed my hotel because of what is going on. AIG Jimeta, AIG Jimeta, Zone 5.
AIG Jimeta. Spell it. Spell the name.
Yes,
Spell the name.
J
Someone write it.
I Jimeta,
JIM
Jimt. Yes. If you want his number,
JIMETA.
Jimeta.
Okay, Jimeta. AIG Jimeta. After, just send me the number.
Yes.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you want
he
his
knows it
number,
here.
I can send his number to you.
After, send it to me after the program. Send the number to me after the program. This story, they
Okay,
sweet. Carry on.
because yes. So I changed my hotel because yes, Jimeta. Because there was we need to call all these police AIG out because they are the one Chioma Doris is using. Chioma Ogala or Doris Ogala said IG Police of Nigeria is our boy.
Don't worry. No,
Yeah,
that one, she's not making noise. Don't worry. If not for that
yes,
one, I know she dey make. No worry. Carry on,
yes,
please.
it's from Adamawa State. That's right.
Yes.
Because he told me that he's a Fulani man. So
Okay.
I changed my hotel because there was a guy following me. So I had to threaten him. I said I have a licensed gun. If he does not leave my back, I will shoot him. So the police that sent him to me asked him to leave me. So after I got to the hotel, Dr. Chidi said we should do broadcast at 9. When it was 8:45, Madam Maureen said we should do broadcast at 9. I said, come. I'm a child of God. I'm a preacher of the gospel. My word is my life. If I have given anybody my word, that is it. I have given my word to Dr. Chidi, and there's nothing I can do for you. Maybe I will spend 30 minutes with him, then I will spend 30 minutes with you because I am tired. So at 9, I went to Dr. Chidi. Then afterwards, I went to Madam Maureen's platform to carry their followers along. So Madam Maureen called me and said she heard that some people said they have been giving me money. I need to make account. I said, account to who? Account to who? Did you put my account number on your platform? So why should you ask me to give account to anybody? So because of that, I just sent our banking details to her. I said, this is what they have sent. It's not even enough to what I have personally spent. So please don't let us talk about money. Money is not the issue now. But for that poor lady to be supported. So the following morning, when I woke up, I was told that Ruth has been taken to Warri. A lot of people called me and said, I should not go to Warri. I have done what God sent me. But because of empathy, they said they have taken her to court. Who will stand for her? In my nightwear, I didn't brush my teeth. I did not bath. I didn't shower. In my nightwear, I just eat Warri straight.
What time? What time?
When
At what point? At what time? At what time of that morning? That early morning? At what time do you think they took Ruth to Warri from Benin?
I believe it will be early Because at the time I wake up, I received that information. It was around 8 a.m.
Yes.
So it will be much earlier. Then in 2015, a church invited me to preach in Warri. So I know some pastors there. So I gave them a call. I said, I am on my way to Warri. Can you please introduce me to a lawyer? I need a lawyer. So because we have good relationship, they contacted a lawyer for me. So, and I work with that lawyer. The lawyer I had in Benin, I paid them. I moved over to Warri. So when I got to Warri, I went to Efuru Magistrate. The moment I landed, the court worker, they have already seen my face. They say, they brought Ruth this morning, but they have taken her to another place, Magistrates Court 2, somewhere I cannot pronounce the place. So, because there is no Okada operatives in Warri, I had to take Marwa. Marwa is a little bit slow. So I took Marwa, I chartered Marwa, and I started communicating with my lawyer. So it took me a long time to get to that court. And when I got to that court, the first thing the policeman said to me was that you are a witch. When the policeman saw me,
In
they
the court,
didn't
wait. A policeman saw you in the court where you came
yes.
to defend someone you are not getting paid for, and the policeman said you are a witch.
He said I'm a witch. So me
Okay.
too, I said you are a monster for
Yes.
taking a defenseless lady. Where is our lawyer here? When we started shouting, the court people said, please, 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 calm down. So I left them. I saw the police prosecutor. Yeah, the police prosecutor. I've already met him in Benin before. So, and my lawyer came. That was when another lawyer came that said Chioma asked her to come. So she said she does not know what is going on. So I took my lawyer and the defaming lawyer that Chioma rented. I took them aside. Then I briefed them. After briefing them, they said they believe that the judge will allow her to be bailed. We need to get a bailer ready. So we started looking for someone that will bail. That was when I called Mr. Harrison. I've been calling Mr. Harrison before I left home in Lagos. He was not picking. But after I called him like 20.
Harrison Gwamnishu, right?
You say?
Is it a barrister Harrison Gwamnishu?
Yeah.
Okay,
After I call him like 20 times, he picked the call. When he picked the call, I lashed him. I said, I've been calling you because of so. What is going on? He apologized. He said he has been busy. Okay, now this is your turf. This is your area. I need someone that will bail this girl. He sent me a number and I called the lady and the lady came. While she was coming, there is another lady that both of us, we stayed in the synagogue together. We have been communicating on WhatsApp. It's been like 20 years we have seen each other. So I call her. She lived in Warri. I said, please meet me at so place. She was so happy. Say, oh, Sister Bisola, I would like to meet you. I thought maybe, we're just looking for people who live in Warri that would take the bail. So at the end of the day, when the judge came, the prosecutor were not ready. They didn't have statements of accused and statements of the complainant. The judge was not happy. Say, I will throw this case out of court. Then they begged. They went to make photocopy. Before they finished making photocopy, our bailer had already come. So we were comfortable. Then, when the court resumed, the judge asked, where are the complainants? The complainants were not in court. But we saw a lot of vehicles. I have videos of it. Lot of vehicles. Pilots, pilots' vehicles. Heavy jeeps. They parked in front of the court. And I saw a big bus full of physically challenged people.
Hired by Jeremiah.
Hired by Jeremiah. I took style. I went out and I combed all of them. I did recording of them. So the prosecutor, the lawyer prosecutor was warning them. Said that lady, her finger records anything. Please don't let her see you. So while he was saying that, my camera was rolling. So I was also talking as if I was on the phone. So I just zoomed them off. So the judge asked for bail, and we bailed Ruth. The bailer signed, and I paid 20,000 for the bond. So it was then that the chairman now said the lawyer should allow me to speak to her for the first time. So I spoke to her on the lawyer's phone. Then she said, I have bought tickets for 2 of you. Be coming to Abuja. I have hotel room for you.
Wait. Who informed Chioma Johnson after that bill was perfected? Was it you?
No, I think.
Then how did she know? How did she know that you people were leaving, if not Jeremiah's people?
That I don't know. See, there are some people that have some informations, direct informations, and they are not releasing those informations because they are working with the enemy. I don't know why Prof X still works with Doris Ogala or Chioma Johnson. I don't know why.
I'm not sure. I'm sure right now, if Prof X is working with her, Prof X wants to get information from her, because personally I've spoken to Prof X and he told me, he confirmed to me, yes, he has realized what this girl is doing. Believe me, he didn't know. Chioma Johnson, real name Doris Ogala, played everyone. She played Prof X, and if Prof X is not saying anything publicly about her right now, I will leave him to his time, because whatever thing he's doing so far, he is getting accurate information. He has been the only one on top of this game. The moment I entered this case, the very first person I was told to check out was Prof X. And so far, for him to bring this photo out, for him to bring whatever he did to get this photo, I'm not going to fault it. If you watch this photo on the left, is a 2-year-old child. Now, On the right is a 5-year-old child. When you look at the smile, the face, the nose, the head here, look at here, just look at here. Look at the eyes, look at the teeth, the set of teeth he has, look at the nose. Same thing. And for him to have come up with this, my sister, I won't fault him, but I will tell you, he was as confused as any other person. Carry on.
So after we left court, I took all of them with the lawyer and Ruth. We went to ShopRite to have lunch. They had lunch on me. So from there, we went to Benin. Chioma was calling that, are we on our way to the airport? I said we cannot go to the airport because the time was against us. It was evening. So when we got to Benin, we got ourselves in an hotel. Then when we got to the hotel, I paid, and as I was taking Ruth to the room, there is a man that met me on the stairs. He said, "Is that Bisola Johnson?" Me and my wife, we have been following you for years. And he put his wife on the phone. I told him to wait. So he said anything we want to eat that we can eat on him. So he put his wife on the phone, and the wife was so excited. So I took Ruth to the room. Then I came downstairs and to order for food. So immediately I ordered for food. Ruth started shaking, say, she was sick. I was afraid. I thought maybe she has been injected. So I took a video shot of her and sent to Maureen. I say, I beg go, now help, I want to help. Oh. So they said I should take her to the hospital. So while I was bringing her downstairs, we met that man again who volunteered to carry us in his car. So he took us to hospital, and we were in the hospital through the night. The doctor stabilized her. I was just sitting, to watch over her. Okay? So I watched over her through the night. And the man said, anytime they discharge us, we should call him. I didn't want to call him because he has a girlfriend with him.
Okay.
So I didn't want to disturb him. So afterwards, we returned early as around 6 or 6:30. I left Ruth in the hospital. I went to the main road to get a taxi. So the taxi took us back to the hotel, and we rewarmed that food that we ordered. She ate. Me, I only took coffee. So then we called the lawyer that he should take us to the airport. Ruth was asking me for the phone number of the man that took us to our hospital. I said, don't worry, just leave the man alone. Just don't worry. So when we were on our way to the airport, the lawyer took us to the first lady office, but we didn't see her. So we went to the
First lady of which state?
Of Edo State.
Edo get
Yes.
first lady? I don't know. Go on.
So, the lawyer took us there, but we didn't see her. So anyway, we went to the airport and we flew on the ticket that Chioma bought. Okay? We flew on the ticket that Chioma bought. And Maureen told me that please don't leave Ruth alone. Follow her to the hotel. thank God I did it. If I had gone, possibly they would have locked me up. Thank God I was.
Chioma Johnson, which is Doris Ogala, told you to follow Ruth to the hotel.
That's right.
In
And
what?
Maureen,
In Benin? In Benin?
no, in Abuja.
Okay, in Abuja.
In
Okay, go on.
Abuja. Yes. So Maureen said, don't worry, just go. I said, no, I don't want to go. I'm going home. I'm tired. So I told Doris Ogala, Chioma, I said I was not coming to the hotel. So I'm going home. So she said, my ticket, my own ticket that I've already bought, that she will help me to change it. Because, we didn't know the time I would fly to Lagos. So she said she has already changed it. I said, okay. So I have my ticket and I deliver Ruth to Doris Ogala, Chioma's driver. So they took her to Doris. At that time, Ruth has already said she knows Doris Ogala. She said she knows Chioma. That's what she told me. So it's okay. You can go to Chioma. Me, I'm going home to my family. I have spent 4 days out. So then when I got to the airport, waiting for my own flight, I did a vote of thanks for my friends on Facebook. Then I got to Lagos at 12 midnight. I got to Lagos at 12 midnight because the flight delayed. I had to take Okada from one point to another. I didn't take airport taxi because I knew that my estate gate must have been locked. I need to take Okada to go through some hidden places.
Areas.
So, yes. So I entered house and I had to call someone to come and open the gates for me. So when I thank God, I enter house. I call Maureen that I just arrived. He said, okay, no problem. So the following day, when I woke up, I wanted to check on Madam Ruth to ask how she's doing. I called her number. For 3 days, the number was ringing. Nobody picked it. I became worried. I began to call Chioma Doris Ogala's number. A man picked her phone and said there is no Chioma Johnson here. That was when, yes, that was when I became panicked. I said, wow, we have played into their hands again. I called Maureen, Madam Maureen, what's going on? Then I started seeing Madam Maureen's interviews. You understand? I started seeing her interviews. I called her. I said, how are you getting to see Ruth? That me, I couldn't get to see her. She said, Chioma called her to do interview for her.
Wait. Hold on. Doris Ogala was shielding Ruth from you, but was making you, that is in Nigeria, but was making her available for Maureen that is abroad, right?
That's right. That's right.
Carry on.
So then I told Madam Maureen, and I'm still standing on it. No matter the attitude of Ruth, I'm still standing on it. I said, if a case is in court, you don't interview the person who is in court. Because of clash of evidence,
Yes.
And truly, she has started saying some things that can send her to jail.
Yes.
Who are you people working for? She said, no, she wants to know the truth. I said, okay, maybe you could have involved a lawyer. Then I saw Prof X also cross-examining her. I said, hey, why do you allow us to go and bail this person if you know that this is what we end it? So then I started seeing them interviewing little children. I said, no one has seen your children. You have not seen my children. We protect our children. Why are you putting children on social media? It is wrong. So anyway, then I went to my Facebook and I wrote on my Facebook, they have taken Ruth to inside an hotel for her to change her testimony. Within 10 minutes, I posted that thing. Chioma called me. I didn't want to pick her.
Wait, hold on. You were trying to reach Ruth.
Yes.
And they couldn't let you reach her. You called Doris Songala, aka Chioma Johnson's phone number.
Yes.
A man picked and told you that there is no name like Chioma Johnson, which
That's
is right.
right.
There is no
That's
name like
right.
Chioma Johnson. Chioma Johnson is a made-up name. Now, after you made that post, the same Chioma
After I
Johnson
made
that
that
had
post,
never, the same Doris Songala, aka Chioma Johnson that had never made herself available, now called you.
yes, call me. I said,
Okay, carry on.
Say, he said, Bisola, how are you? And I told it to her straight. I'm not a coward. I said, I've been trying to reach you. I did not know that she called me because of that post. I
Yes.
said, I've been trying to reach you for some days. A man said there was no Chioma Johnson. She said, maybe I have been calling a wrong number. I said, please, don't play me. I'm not a small girl. So she now said that Madam Maureen called her that I posted something on my Facebook. I said, yes, because that's the way I feel. He said, please, you have to bring that post down. I said, I told her.
Wait, hold on. You made a post that they have taken Ruth to a hotel room to make her change her statement.
That's
Doris
right.
called you now after dodging your
Yes.
call for days. Now
Yes.
told you to
Yes.
pull the post down. The same Doris that called me and told me to make video defending Jeremiah is the same person that says she's working with you, right?
Yes.
Carry on, my sister.
So she said, Madam Maureen informed her that I put that post, that I should put it down. I said, I will put it down on one condition. If Madam Maureen pull all her interviews with
Ruth down.
Ruth down, then Madam Chioma said, who interviewed Ruth? I said, what kind of question is that? But you were there. Your voice also came out.
Yes.
Said, really?
The voice, even I myself heard. Even I myself heard the voice. And she's telling you who interviewed Ruth. Carry on, please.
She said, really? I said, yes, go on YouTube. You will see that they interviewed Ruth and she was saying something that is different from her testimony before. So,
Yes.
and your voice appeared there that said the truth. So, Madam Maureen, Chioma now put Madam Maureen. She added us. She added Madam Maureen in our discussion. And both of them, they were arguing. Madam Chioma was telling Madam Maureen and said, but you promised me that my voice will not be there. Madam Maureen said, of course, but I don't want to doctor the video. That's why your voice appeared. So Madam Chioma was not happy. Say, why should you do that? I don't want my voice to appear. You people, you have finished me. Now you are it's because of what you said about Bisola. That's why I didn't want to pick our calls. As then I interjected. I said, what did they say about me? What did I do? So she said I should not worry. Say from now on, she said, from now on, let Madam Bisola be in charge. It's whatever she said that we will do. I said, please don't put me in charge of anything. So while we were talking, Madam Maureen cut herself off and left. Then that was how that ended. Then Madam Aduni contacted me and said, what is going on? What is the latest? So I went to her platform. I told her how we did we bailed her, but what is going on social media now is beyond me. People have been interviewing her, and it's wrong. I say it is wrong. It is wrong for you to interview her at this time. It is wrong for you to interview our children. I guess Madam Maureen saw that and was not happy. So she went on her platform and started saying, me, I went out because of money. Anyway, I just overlooked that. That's our own conviction. So, after that is part one. The part two happened. Afterwards, Madam Chioma allowed me to speak with Ruth one-on-one. And I asked Ruth, I said, Ruth, are you happy where you are? She said, yes. I said, remember you have court case in 3 weeks' time. Please be prepared and be careful of what you say to people, because whatever you say will be used against you in court. She said, thank you, my mommy. I said, do you want to come to Lagos? She said, no. That's what she said. She said, no. I said, okay. She said she's happy in the hotel. She's eating all the things that she loves to eat. I said, okay. After few days, our brother sent me a message. And the message, I think I have sent you. The brother, Joshua Matthew, said, Madam Chioma said she should come and collect Ruth. Yes. Say Madam Chioma said she should come and collect Ruth. After they have finished interview her, they said she should go. This is it. That's from Joshua.
Yes.
Say good morning, Madam Bisola. This is Joshua. Just to let you know, Prof X has finally called me to go and carry Ruth from the hotel to the house. I don't know what exactly is going to happen hereafter, except for God's mercy. Then I told him, I said, call Prof X, record him, let him speak to you directly. Have the receipt that is the one that called you to go and carry Ruth. So he said he has tried. It looks that the man is smart. He does not want to speak on landline. He wants to speak on WhatsApp. So
Yeah.
he sent me a message that Chioma also sent. Chioma said, please, can you come to pick her up? I am thinking of checking out from here. So what does that say? What does that say? Madam Chioma wanted her out of hotel. Prof X agreed with her that she should go out of the hotel. She should go back to the house.
Please, I'm coming. I'm going to step in and defend Prof X again. Remember, Prof X was not in Nigeria. And let me tell you what happened. They confused that Ruth, and she thought she would live at Transcorp Hilton for so long. And she refused to go with you. Now, you know, when people want to destroy a weak opponent, what they do is they will first pitch that weak opponent against those that will save that opponent when they want to strike. Now, when you have become an enemy of your defender, then they will strike. Let me explain to you. They made her leave you, and the moment she left you, they believe that you cannot come back to the case again, and they left her outside, like literally pushed her away. That is letting someone stranded. If you read that text message from Moses again, you will find out that that is a message of someone that has been stranded. You know, he doesn't know whether to go to left or right. He doesn't know how to move. They then push them away. Please carry on.
So the brother said they are powerless. They don't know what to do. So I didn't say anything. I just said, okay, let me think of what to do. Then after some hours, Ruth called me and said, oh, my mommy, I just want to hear your voice. I said, thank you. I have the voice note.
Let me play the voice note. No.
Okay.
Let me even play the voice. Oh, sorry. I'm coming. Sorry. Let me play the voice note. I want to play the voice listening audience. Guys, I want to play that voice note now, please. Permit me. I never planned to play it, but I want people to hear it firsthand, because they were saying, hey, they were fighting because of money. When you were the one that set yourself, stuck your neck out, defending everything.
Bluetooth mode. Pairing.
Was the one that contacted you. You never contacted her.
Paired.
You didn't. Let me play the voice note for people to hear right now. Guys, pay attention. I'm coming. Where is the Let me play the voice note. I want our people to. Oh, electricity. Don't worry, it's coming back. I'm trying to play your voice notes. Guys, don't worry. I'm playing it now. Listen.
Hello. Ruth. Yes, mommy. How are you? I'm fine. I'm a good friend. You are fine, ma. Okay. I want to hear your voice, ma. You do well, though. I thought maybe I will call you, but I just quickly want to do one or two things Okay. Understand? So I just rush out of the house. Go, don't worry, go. So I just rush out of the house. Yes, ma'am. You sure everything is okay? Everything is okay, no problem, ma'am. Okay. So how's Madam Chioma? She's fine, ma'am. Are you still in that place? Yes, ma'am. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Maybe later I'll call you. Okay. Hello, mom. I said I want to go to Lagos now, not Abuja again. Why? No problem. Nothing. I've changed my mind totally, man. See, you see the problem with me be say, if you talk one and you talk two, I no go because my mind has conditioned that you be in Abuja. I prayed over it. My spirit is not accepting to be again in Abuja. Ruth, if you want to deal with me, you should be telling me the truth. Okay. Someone has already called me that they say you should leave that place. Now, okay. Is that not true? Talk to me now. Ruth, I didn't say you should cry. You say? I didn't say you. You say? I said I'm not going anywhere. I'm not good. Even though the person come, I will not even follow the person because I don't even know the person. Okay. And then you allow me to make arrangements. Okay. I hope nobody give you injection, no. No, nobody. So when you want to eat, you pray over your food. Okay, ma. Yes, ma. Okay. I'll call you back. Okay. I just want you to be fast about that so that I can eat this place. Please. So I don't want you to help me out. I have changed my mind and need Lagos. Okay. I said this Madam Choma that is with me here. I've told her. Okay, no problem.
You recognize when this thing happened, right?
Yes. Okay, I'll call you back.
Sister Bisola.
My runs yes, for the day. You say?
You recognize when this thing happened, right?
Yes, I did. Yes. That was 30 day of March. 30 of March. Yes.
Okay.
So when she called me, and she didn't know that I've already received an information that they have asked her to leave. I even thought maybe they would just allow her to stay the whole day. So when she called me, she didn't come out clean and said, "This is my problem." She first called me and said, "I want to hear your voice." Yes. And she doesn't know that me, I don't like patronage. I was just waiting. So when she said, "I'm now ready to come to Lagos," I said, "Come. You are not being sincere." But nevertheless, after they have eaten her, they want to throw her away into outside so that the hawk can come and pick her up. Yes. So then I called our brother. I said, "Will they allow her to stay through the night?" He said no. I said, "Okay, take her to since you cannot go to your former house, take her to a small hotel of about 8,000 naira or 10,000. I'm going to the airport now and I will book a flight. I have a lot of voice notes that I asked them. Please think twice, I don't want to waste my money." They said, no problem. They have made up their mind. And almost almost 200,000 naira was, I coughed out almost 200,000 naira. Our own flight, 50,000. The first child, 50,000. The other children, 40-something thousand. So close to 200,000. So I sent them the flight details. So they traveled down to Lagos. I left all I was doing. You can hear from my voice in that voice note that I was really stressed. That is why I've not been able to come online with you, because I just want to get myself together. So I went to the airport to pick them. And also, I want to be on the same page. I really want Chioma, I want her to really play all our games. You understand?
Yes.
I call her. I ask her. I said, how is Ruth? He said, Ruth is fine. I said, okay, that means she too. She's not saying the truth. After some time, she said, I want her to go to our house. But I told her, I said, you and I know that she cannot return to that house. And I threw a direct question at her. I said, do you want me to invite her to Lagos? Chioma said, no, I should not invite her to Lagos.
So you leave her in Abuja, where it will be easy for her to manipulate her and destroy her.
Yes. You understand? So I contacted somebody that I used to respect, Dr. Chidi. I said, please, can you do this math for me?
Who is that Dr. Chidi? Who is this Dr. Chidi? Who is Dr. Chidi?
He's in Canada. I used to respect him. But
wait, is it the one that was with Showere before? The one that was with Showere before? A shameless fraud. That guy is a fraud. A total fraud, a shameless human being. A bloody liar. Someone with no character, no personality, zero sense of respect for himself. I don't respect such people. I've decoded him a very long time ago. Someone that doesn't like the truth. Please carry on. Please.
So,
hello? Someone asked the question. Please, 1 minute. Someone asked the question. She said, Sister Bisola, is it true that Sister Chioma paid your flight ticket first class? Is it true?
That is the ticket she paid for Ruth and myself when we were in Benin.
Okay, no problem. Carry on.
Yes. That was what she sent to Madame Maureen. It was Maureen that sent it to me. So she pretended at that time as if she was trying to help Ruth. So anyway, she said no, that I shouldn't invite her to Lagos. So when I called Dr. Chidi, I said, Dr. Chidi, do this math for me. Dr. Chidi said he would like to speak with that Chioma. Then we did conference call. Then Dr. Chidi was carried away. I said, please, don't listen to Chioma, just listen to me. I just want you to help me. So Dr. Chidi said, please, don't, just let us do it the way Chioma is saying. We should not invite, at that time, I've already paid for Ruth's flight to Lagos. So after we have done the conference call, I called Dr. Chidi. I said, see, you are my friend for many years. I've already paid for these girls. She said, why should you do that? Why don't you tell Chioma? I said, I said, and you are telling me that you are living in abroad. See, you don't even understand. Please, maybe you don't understand. There's something I'm seeing that you don't see. And there are some vibes I'm receiving that I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm getting those vibes. So he said, anyway, you could have explained everything to Chioma. I left it at that. So the following day, when Ruth arrived Lagos, I went to the airport to pick her and her children. I didn't make a video. I was not interested in making video. I know she has been through lots of, she has been vulnerable. She told me that Madam Chioma has been recording her secretly, and she does not know where those videos are going. I said, don't worry, just leave them.
Wait. Ruth, wait. Ruth told you that Doris Ogala, aka Chioma Johnson, fake name, has been recording her secretly, and she doesn't know where she's sending it to. She must be sending it to people she works for.
So then when I picked them up, I didn't bring them to my house. I lodged them in an hotel because at that time, it was impromptu. I'm still looking for where I can put them. You understand? So all the houses I have been getting, I've not gotten the exact house that fits into my mind where they will be secured. You understand? So yes. So then I thought that they shouldn't stay inside Lagos town because of Jeremiah followers. At the beginning of this broadcast, I told you how far I have gone. Many times I have been I was hiding because of TB Joshua and his men.
Yes.
So I in this area, I am like an authority, at least to a certain level. You understand?
Yes.
So I said she was not going to stay inside Lagos so that many people will not recognize her, and that will not put her in danger. You understand? So I have a place in mind, and I have to drive them to that place. We got a lot of options, but I hope I send you the house that I got.
Yes.
It's a two-bedroom flat apartment inside a big compound with huge gates. So I was satisfied with that. Me, I usually don't like paying people on the first of every month. I always believe that if I do that payment throughout the month, I will be spending. But that day was 1st of April. I did transfer from my own account to the house agent. And the house agent said they gave the house to me. You understand? Not to any other person. I signed the tenement form. I collected the form, and that was how I put them there. I went to the market. I bought food, lot of food. I bought them gas, cooking gas, plates, cups, spoons, what they can use. I bought them duvet. I bought them pillows and different things. So I left them. I came to the house. They said there was no light. I carried generator. I took generator to where she lived. I gave them generator. Everything they said they need, I give them. I told them I want them. I said, I am not as rich as Chioma, but at least I will do whatever I can do. Let me tell you something. I omitted something. When I picked them from the hotel and we are going to their house, Chioma called me. Chioma called me. Are you listening? Chioma called me.
Please,
And Ruth,
stop saying Chioma. Stop saying, please. Stop saying
okay.
Chioma. Use her real name. Use her real name. Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, please. Carry on.
Okay. When I went to pick Madam Ruth and her children from the hotel, Doris Ogala, alias Chioma Johnson, called me. We were in the car together. We told the children to keep quiet and Ruth to listen because I put it on speaker. Madam Chioma said, "How are you?" I said, "I'm fine." And I asked her, I said, "Where is Ruth?" She said, Ruth tried to call me, but I didn't pick her call. I said,
she doesn't know that Ruth was with you there.
She doesn't.
Bloody little, very stinking, dirty liar. Carry on.
And Ruth was listening. I said, "Why didn't you pick her call? You know this lady needs help at this time, and we need to help her." She said, she said you were talking about getting her a house in Lagos. How much will that house cost? I said 500,000. She said I should go to the house and make video of the house. I said, okay, I will make video of the house. And she said immediately Ruth get to the house, I should capture her as she's getting into the house. I said, "Madam Chioma, that is where we will have trouble. I have that voice note." Okay? I said,
Yes.
that is where we will have trouble.
Send me the voice note later. Send it to me later. She go hear me.
I said, I don't want to traumatize that lady again. If she's entering into the house with her children, I don't want to put her on video. Even if she did not say I don't like it, inside her mind, she will be thinking, is it because I need help? That is why you are putting me on video. She said, that is the only condition she can help her. I said, well, that means I cannot be part of it. She said, okay, that means I need to get back to Prof X. I said, okay, no problem. After like an hour, Ruth can bear me witness, I still have the voice notes. After like an hour, Chioma called me again.
No, Doris Ogala called me again.
Yes, sorry. Doris Ogala called me again and said Prof X is on the line, that we are having conference call. I said, okay. So Doris Ogala said, Prof X, you are a man. Please start the conversation. So Prof X began to say he was sorry to me, the way he treated me. I said, no problem. Let us move forward. So Prof X said Doris Ogala told him that I don't like the taking video of Ruth in our new house to be. I said, no, I'm not going to do that with you. I don't want to do that with you. He said, why? That there's no big deal about it. I said, too much videos of this lady is already on internet. Ruth was listening, oh. I said, too much of videos of this lady is on the internet. I'm not going to do that. So both of them said, okay, they will get back to me. I said, all right. So then Ruth was saying that, why do they want me to put her on video again? It's because they want to take her to YouTube or what? Then I said, okay, don't worry. We are smarter than them. That is why I'm going to tell you. I told Ruth point blank there. If you get to this house you are going, I don't know where your son is, but God will help you to get your son. But I will be with you through your court case. I wish you don't have a court case. You still have 3 children to care for. I'm concerned about those children. They need to go back to school, or else you will see that they will become, how will I call it? You know, they will be roaming around. Yes, you need to settle down somewhere and let your children go back to school. And you too, you need to get a business to do. I will do what I can do. Then I will talk to Bisola Johnson Foundation helper to do something for you. She said, okay. But I told her on one condition. I don't want to see your video outside. You need to be careful who you talk to. Okay? Because I cannot be doing the greater work. And some people will be putting you out there. I told her, I said, why I don't want you out there? There was a time TB Joshua and those people looking for me, they don't even know where I was. They thought I was dead. And I was using that time to gather momentum. I went back to school. I started writing my books. I started doing some things for myself. And by the time I launched out big. That when they saw me, they almost committed suicide.
And please, 1 minute. This Lagos issue now, like here now we are in Lagos because we already 2 hours and 18 minutes into the program. I want us to wrap this up within the next 40 minutes. Now that you're in Lagos with Ruth, what brought about this last issue for which you were beaten by Ruth? What happened? How did you end up having the problem with her? That's what I want to hear now.
Okay. So after she settled down in that house, then she always asked me, why can't you work with Prof X? I said, working with Prof X is not, is not.
But at the end of the day, wait. At the end of the day, the money with which you paid for that house came from your own foundation, because
yes,
Doris Ogala refused to pay because you didn't meet her requirement, the condition she gave,
yes,
right?
Yes,
So you are the
that's
one that
right.
paid it through your foundation.
I paid
Carry
it.
on.
Yes,
No,
yes.
no problem.
And I
Please
bought
tell us the story
and
about.
I bought a lot of things into the house. So
Yeah, I saw
she
everything. I saw everything. Please tell
Ruth
us this
Ruth
last
was
story. This last story. How
okay.
did you go to the
Ruth,
house to take the children?
all right. Ruth was asking me, work with Prof X. I said, working with Prof X is not big deal. But I don't want them to know some things that you are doing because they are always going out on broadcast. You understand? If you want to fight the enemy, don't give all information about you to the enemy. You understand? So that they will not trace you to where you are living. Then it happened that we had to go to court and we budgeted 500,000, 200,000 for flights, 100,000 for hotel bill, 100,000 for feeding, and another 200,000 for lawyers. But something happened when we got there. At that time we were to go to court. Some people have been given. Okay, some people have been given. So then when we got to court, there was a problem that we had to pay police another 100,000 naira. Madam Ruth
What was
said
the
she
problem?
wants
What was the problem in the court, and why did you pay police such amount?
after the court, there are some hooligans from Jeremiah. They said we will not leave court on hot. I mean, without being hot. So they were just brandishing sticks and everything. So it was the judge who helped us to invite police. And from there, the judge drove us to police station.
Okay, that was why
And
Jeremiah took that
yes,
case. Wait, that was why
yes,
Jeremiah went and hired people there, right?
yes. And
Shameless man. Carry on.
police took us from Benin to Warri. So when we got to from Warri to Warri to Benin. When we got
Yes.
to Warri, when we got to Benin, I don't know what happened. Madam Ruth was talking to some people that we are in Benin. I said, no, don't do that. Don't breach our security. You don't know who they are talking to. You already told me that your phone is being monitored. She told me that her phone was being monitored. So you don't know who is between you and the phone,
Yes.
and the person you are talking to. She said
Yes.
she was talking to Prof X. I said, just calm down. Until we get to Lagos, there are a lot of people who have been calling me. You see that I did not pick any calls because I don't want to lie and I don't want anybody to trace us. This is what I just want you to learn. So possibly she was not happy, I don't know. Then when we get to Lagos, she said she wanted some things which I bought. She wanted POS for POS business. I said, because we have paid police, I don't have money to buy you. I've already contacted the person that will sell our POS, 120,000. I was even ready to buy because she would be financially sufficient.
I
have
heard, please, I heard you gave her a piece of land. How true is that story?
Yes, I paid for a piece of land, a plot of land for her, where where she resides. I said, if you want to build in future, you can build. But now, if you want, because I asked her, what business do you want to do? She said she wants to be selling raw food. I said, opportunity. They will help you, not you. I will ask somebody to go and plant cassava, everything in that land, and they will help you to harvest, that you'll be selling You understand? Banana, plantain. You understand?
This one is from
So
your
that
own money, not from
my own
any
money.
Doris or Gala. Okay.
From my own money. So that you
Carry
can
on.
have, human dignity. I opened YouTube channel for her because I want her to own her story. I don't want anybody to tell a story for her. You understand? Because I have been through that before. I know when they were inviting me up and down, that anybody that invites me, you will see 1 million views, 1 million views. So I was even ready to pay somebody to write a book for her so that she has experienced lots in her life that she can write, she can have a book. I want to transform her into an icon in society.
So now, please, now, when you came back to Lagos from the second court date in Warri, what actually
Yes.
happened that day you went to her house and you
Okay.
didn't see her?
So when she returned, when we got back, I took our children out for ice cream. I usually take them out. Ice cream, I take them to supermarkets to buy things. So after buying it, I left them. I went to my own house. Then the following day, when we arrived, was when Dr. Chidi called me and said he needed to speak to me on WhatsApp. So I went to WhatsApp. When I got to WhatsApp, I saw there was a conference call. Chioma was there. What? Ruth Matthew was there. I said, what? What's going on? Before that time, Ruth told me that Chioma collected her children's birth certificates.
Wait, so Doris Ogala, please, Doris Ogala collected the birth certificate of Ruth's children.
Birth certificate of her children.
Okay.
So, and Ruth said she needed that birth certificate in court. Because I know somebody in population center, and in Nigeria population center, I paid money for them to
hold on, please, I'm coming. Ruth needed the birth certificate at the court. Yeah. And Doris Ogala collected it from her at that point and did not make it available for her to take to court, right?
That's right. So I told Ruth, I said, Ruth, don't fight. We can go ahead of them. I made another birth certificate for her, which we took to court. But when I now saw them in a conference call, I waited. How Dr. Chidi started was that, okay, Bisola, Ruth reported you that she didn't like the way you have been treating her. Really? I said, that is enough. I don't want to be in your conference call. I know what next to do. So I withdraw. Then I called his brother. I said, this is what Ruth had done. And I am going to her house to take her back to the police so that Doris Ogala will go and bail her. We don't want to be involved again. Bisola Johnson Foundation wrote letter to lawyer to take up our case. We gave lawyer authorization and lot of things we have put our head into. Now you say you don't, I'm treating you badly. Okay, it's all right. You are not under my captivity. You are a freeborn. Now you are free to go. So the following morning, I went to her house, not knowing that one of my friends in US sent her Western Union. I think that was what she went to collect. She was not at home. She left 2 children, 8 years and 6 years alone. The gate was not locked. I entered into the gate and entered into their flat. I asked the children, "Where is your mother?" They said they don't know. That's what they said. I said, this girl can put me in trouble. Before they start telling stories that she does not know where her children are. You understand? So I took those children and I informed the landlady's wife that the children are with me. I called her brother. I said the children are with me. I called her father in the village. I said, look at what your daughter had done. The children are with me. I'm taking the children to the police station to report. So I called some of my friends to advise me. You understand? I called Madam Grace in Italy. I called another brother. Yes. And do you know why we were doing this? Lots of my friends were coming in saying they want to help her. Somebody said I should go and do international passport for Ruth and her children, that they want to take her to Dubai just to flaunt it for Jeremiah. You understand? And lots of people were coming up with lot of good things to do just because I was involved. Just because I was involved. They have seen what Bisola Johnson Foundation has done over many years. You understand? So, and they know that we are accountable to whatever given to us. So many people have been saying they want to do this.
So
They
please,
want to do that.
when you go to the police station and
So
make
when
the
I got
report,
to when I got to the police station, the police asked me, why don't you call her? I said, I have been calling her. She refused to pick my call. But I have called her brother. They said I should give them phone number of her brother. So I gave them. They called her brother and they asked her brother, the policeman called her brother and said, give me your sister's number that we can reach her. The brother sent 2 numbers and police called and she picked it. Police told her, this is police station. Your children are here with the lady who gave you house. Where are you? She said, I don't want to mention where she is, so that her security will not be breached. You understand?
yeah.
So she said she was somewhere 1.5 hour drive from her house. So the police asked her, can you be coming home? She said she does not know her way home. But she said she does not know her way home. Then I said, okay, stay where you are. I will come and get you. Or you can enter into any police station. Tell them you miss your way, but my sister is coming to get me. So I thank the police. The police do not have facilities to keep children. I would have left their children, those children with the police. So I took the children. I went to eatery because the children were hungry. I bought them food and drink. So we traveled to where she was. When we got there, where are you? She said she's somewhere. When we got there, where are you? She said she has started going home. I said, no, you cannot go home. The key to the house is with me. Your children are here in the car. Don't go home. Your children are here. Possibly the brother had told her that if Bisola gets you, she's taking you back to the police. So she said, no, leave me alone. That was when she started shouting, leave me alone, leave me alone. So I said, I parked by the road. I said, come and meet us. He said, no, I should come and meet her. I said, do you know how many hours that took me to get there? And do you know how many hours that took us here? I cannot go back there because I'm not sure if I will see you. So we were waiting. Afterwards, I contacted one of my friends who is a policewoman. I said, what do you want me to do in this case? She said I should take the children to motherless baby home. Yes, I should escalate it because that lady is dangerous. I said, okay. So I left the place. I was going to where she directed me. While I got to Ikeja, the landlord of that house where she stayed called me and said, Ruth asked her to call me because I took her children. I said, no, she's lying. This is what happened. You know, before then, the landlord do not know the story. I only told the landlord that this is my sister. And I'm putting my sister in that house. So because of what has happened, we need to explain.
Please, I want to address something. Maybe these people are Jeremiah's people, but they are pretending they are not. See, don't come here to type in this your nonsense comment. I will fucking block you in a heartbeat. Are you stupid? Someone went to someone's home, didn't see the woman, didn't see the child, was calling her. How many times she didn't answer? When she took the baby, if she had taken them to her own house, wouldn't they say she kidnapped her? She kidnapped them? Now she made a report to the police. Someone that wants to steal someone's child, why would you be going to the police? So going to the police, look at the nonsense comment you are commenting with your fake name. Are you stupid? So where was she supposed to take them to? To the refuse dump? Are you mad? Foolish people, please carry on.
This is somebody that has come meeting on me. After all we have spent, after all we have done, that I was maltreating her. What do you want me to do? She should go. That I took her to a village that she does not know. Yes, that's what she said in the meeting. That I took her to a village where she does not know. You understand? So I said, okay, you are free to go. Go to wherever you want to go. Not knowing that the Chioma people, they have reached her again. And they have played on her mind in order to fight me. so that she can come back to them.
Please carry on.
So
See, from the very first day I hear this thing, I told people that biting incident was coached to Ruth by Doris Ogala and her people. And she wouldn't have done that. I know how Doris Ogala speaks. She would have told her, bite her very well and tell her what to do. Please, be fast about this issue that led the police in Lagos. I know they wanted to arrest you. That is where we want to hear. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes already. Please carry on.
Okay, so the landlord called me and said I need to come back. I said it will take me like another 2 hours to get there. I said, okay, put her in a vehicle and let her come and meet me where she is, where I was. She said no, that he doesn't want to, anything can happen to her. I said, but she went out alone in the morning.
Yes.
She's a grown-up woman.
Yes.
A woman with 4 children. He just put her in vehicle. He said, no, they don't want trouble. So I had to travel back. By the time I traveled back, it was 4 p.m. Immediately I get to that house. I have the video. I put it on video. Ruth just, though she crossed, she was crawling very fast. She crawled into the landlord's house. Then I followed her. As I followed her, this lady banged the door on my face. Police even saw the wound on my face. My mouth was swollen. There was a mark on my forehead. So as I move in, I said, Ruth, come and go and carry your children. The next thing is blood everywhere. What did you do to my leg? So that was how police was invited. We went to police. All Ruth was saying was that I kidnap her and I kidnap her children. I kidnap her and I kidnap her children. So by the time we got to police station,
wait. So kidnappers now take their kidnapped victim to the police station for protection, right?
Yes.
Carry on.
She has called Doris Ogala, Chioma, and Chioma has started calling IG and Commissioner of Police. Then the police people, because they don't know Doris Ogala, they started, jumping up and down. Hey, it's a IG case. It's Commissioner of Police case. I say, look at this guy, this girl will just mess you up. She will just mess you up. You don't know her. That's the way she dropped names. So we went to pick the children. And when the children got to the police station, the children said, where I carried them to my house, and they saw many other children in my house. And those children said they want to run away because they kidnapped them into that place.
Kai.
So the police, there were 2 vehicles of police and about almost 15 police that followed me to my area. And people were saying, no, not this woman, no, not this woman. No, not this woman. They started interviewing children. They said no. So they carried those children along. And those children point to some children. The children start crying. They said no, they are living with their parents. How can they say they want to? That they don't even know them. That was the time the police now knew that Madam Ruth and her children are criminals. So I was there when the police called IG and said, the lady you are fighting for, sir, is a criminal. And they don't know how somebody in Abuja was involved. That was when they started carrying me and said, oh, madam, come and sleep, come and lie down. Do you know that they did not?
What time of the day? What time of the day did they call you again from IG office and started talking? What time of the day?
We are talking the following day now.
That following day.
At that time, my leg was still bleeding. They didn't permit me to treat my leg because they thought I was a criminal, a kidnapper. You understand? They thought maybe, you understand? So, and by the time I got to the hospital, gangrene almost was setting into my leg. I paid for my own treatment, 12,000 Naira. And by the time police sits us down, I was facing Ruth and her children. And police asked Ruth, with all that this woman has done for you, can you look into her eyes and see a kidnapper? And are you sorry that you bite her leg? She couldn't say anything.
Let me tell you, my sister. Let me tell you, she was coached into it. I'm coming, 1 minute. She was coached into it. And all these things about calling her, tell her do this one. It was because they got a call from Abuja. Go and watch my video. I did a video that day and said, if this woman is not released from so time to so time, I am going to go crazy at the police, at the force headquarters. You people will arrest me. In fact, I made a call live and told people that I'm going to be arrested here. Listen, one of the people I called acted. I think two of them. One of them is sitting here listening. They were the ones that made that call. Tell them that I said they received a call and got the actual story of what happened. That was why they now came back and started reinvestigating that thing. If not, those police people, and apart from the commissioner of police and all this, the other people, they wanted to compromise. It was an opportunity for them to make money. Please wrap it up. We are nearing the third hour now.
They asked the children, who told you to say that this woman is a kidnapper and more children are in her house? They were looking at their mother. So I now said, please, police, this is the receipt I paid for that house. Ruth said some people contribute money for, I said, okay, go and bring those people that contributed money. The police asked her. So she now said she has nowhere to go. I said, no, you will have places to go. Doris Ogala that is calling IG for you should have alternative for you. Remember, I kidnapped you. Now go. She started begging. She said she has nowhere to go to. She's still in that house now. Doris Ogala has no alternative place to give her. She's still in my house. I've not even been there since the time. I know what to do if I need to check her out. But as a child of God, you know, some people, they make a lot of noise on internet.
Yes.
But they don't have name out there. They don't have work. They don't have good works out there. Ruth cannot be the first person we have been helping. They cannot spoil our name. There are a lot of things they have said, but I don't even have their time. I told them I'm not a blogger. You can imagine, for somebody who call us, who they thought a blogger, I can afford not to come online for 1 month. A
Please,
blogger
one
cannot
more,
afford that.
please. One more thing, please. Your piece of land you gave to her, have you recovered it?
I just left her since that time. I just left her. I don't even go there. I don't
No,
even
wait,
go there.
the land.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the house. I'm not talking about the house.
I know.
Your own piece of land, have you revoked it back?
I said I don't even know what is going on there. I'm not living close to her.
You have to go to the level. See, you have to go to the Lagos State Ministry of Land and take your land back. If you have, I know how long it takes to get governor's consent. So once she doesn't have the governor's consent, it is not complete. So go back. Don't allow yourself to be abused by anyhow person. My mother always said that her good deed, rather than killing her, will kill that idiot she did it to. Don't let your good deed, and forget all this nonsense. Any person that is like, oh, Sister Bisola, I saw the name they are calling here, sister. That's the name, the way they fooled my father, brother. He was busy taking care of other things instead of his own family. Oh, kindness, be kind to people, this and that. At the end of the day, what did he get? Nothing. Go back and revoke your land. Please use the next 5 minutes to wrap up everything and tell us where you are standing on the case right now. Let's bring this to a close.
Yes, let them hear and let them hear. We cannot continue with these lies, and we cannot continue with someone that is so wild that because of money or because of anything remove their hands from Ruth matter. Yes, we have moved on court case is still coming against her. Either they see a child, they don't see a child. Jeremiah still has case against her. There is 11 counts against her. The part of the count is defamation and collecting money on internet under false pretense. Right. So that is still against her. In we are, even the last time we went, the person that signed the surety said she wanted to withdraw, but we begged her. But now, let Chioma, all of them, get ready to sign surety, because the next case, we are going to withdraw the surety, and definitely she got to leave that house and that environment. Yeah. That's all I need to say. I have forgiven her. I've moved on. I wish her the best.
Forgiveness. Wait. I hope this forgiveness did not get like even 1,000 miles near the land.
We actually want to replicate what God has done in our lives. You understand what God has done for me? I want to replicate it.
What God has done in your life. Wait, I want to understand this. So, whatever God has done in your life is the reason you are going to take this abuse again from Ruth, whom you helped. My sister, let me tell you, with this hand, I'm going to give it to you straight. With this hand you are using, I'm telling you, come back 20 years later and say that Chukwu will tell a speech told you. You will not end your life a happy person. I'm telling you. All this nonsense, oh, we are living it for God. No, let God give her his own life. Okay? God is the creator of the whole universe. He created every land. There are many lands that are unclaimed on earth today. Let God give her her own land. Stop taking that thing. I'm telling you, you need to. There are people who will offer that land now. Okay, don't take it again. Find people who want to farm, and not necessarily somebody that is so downtrodden like this. Find a businessman, a man, a woman, maybe a widow with kids, a widow with kids. Ruth is half a widow because her husband is half dead. Find a widow with kids, transfer the land to them. This is, don't stop doing good things to people who will not appreciate it. Why people who will appreciate it are getting nothing? No, she just showed her strength. Take the land, find a widow somewhere and give it to that widow. So you don't die a stabbed woman. All right? Thank you so much, my sister, for all the things you've said so far. Please tell people where they will meet you. And as an evangelist, I know you will want to preach. Everything, keep it in 5 minutes. Tell them where they can see you on Facebook, YouTube, or everything. Then you give us your last word and you let it go. You try.
Yes, my handlers is Bisola Hephzi-bah Johnson. Twitter, Freedom to the Captives. Instagram, Freedom to the Captives. YouTube, Bisola Hephzi-bah Johnson. Facebook, Bisola Hephzi-bah Johnson. We are preacher of the gospel. I want you to know that one day, all of us are going to give account of everything we have done in this flesh. Jesus is coming soon, and God loves us dearly. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my sister, for this your wonderful encounter this evening. Believe me, you opened lots and lots of things. Someone said Ruth get 2 legs. Now Buhari she gonna drag you. You see, my sister, your kindness will not kill you. Me, I'm a traditionalist. The word of God is the same thing. Whether it is coming from the mouth of a Christian, a Muslim, or anyone, word of God means the word of truth. It's not the word of anyone in the sky. We can argue on any other thing, the definition of God on any day, but I can tell you that I believe in God 100%. Okay, I believe in God 100%, but my definition of God and your own definition of God may differ. But in its essence lies the principle of doing good to people, the principle of treating everyone with kindness. Empathy took you to that stage. You never knew this woman before. You've not. I myself, I am in the same mission with you. This Doris or Galadi you are seeing, I helped that bitch from the hands of terrorists. I dare her to go through Mwaya. Then go fire and nobody will carry the case. The same people that wanted to kill her before go fire this time around. And I will never get involved. These are people that called for help when they were in distress. They were helped. Do you know that this bitch went out and were calling some of my friends and said, "Oh, do you donate money in my case? Let me balance you back." After how many years they helped you with nothing? You are a nobody. I never knew you before. It was Ezra Farah that introduced you to me. When I interviewed you, none of my followers knew you. No one knows you because of the nature of your case. I use my own money to promote that video. I don't normally promote video on Facebook. I use my own money to make that video go viral and be put those people on back. What this bitch did was coming to tell me to go and defend Jeremiah and go and settle with Johnson Suleiman to get monetary gratification. Huh? This is how people behave. My sister, your goodness will not kill you. All the people that are speaking.
Do you know that we have started getting school for our children, but she doesn't want them to go to school. She doesn't want them to go to school. She said our child must go back to Abuja alone. That lady, she just wants to put someone in trouble. say a 15-year-old boy should
My
go back to
sister,
Abuja
please, you
alone
have said enough. I will, if need
and
be,
say you must do a video for me that you are the
1 minute.
one that said a child should go back to Abuja.
Please, no problem, no problem. We've ended this particular one. Another day, please send me that call. Those calls they called you, especially where Doris called you when you were with that Ruth from the airport. That one first, and the other one, I will turn it into an MP3 or MP4 and share it for people to know what's going on. They'll be hearing lies for a long time. And above all, before you go, above all, you are a Christian. Maureen Badejo is a Christian. I would like it for you people to make peace. Everything that happened between you people came from the evil ones, because Maureen, no matter whatever she had done, if she was working with Jeremiah, she wouldn't have given out the identity of Doris Ogala as Chioma Johnson. Believe me. And all of you, without Maureen, I wouldn't know that she was the person. I heard it from Maureen first. I'll give her that credit. Please, whatever is happening, try and make peace with her. Thank you so much for gracing our platform this evening. And hopefully, if need be, any day you feel free, you let me know. I will still host you. And like I told you before, never be afraid of any idiot. Have people you will inform to call me, to contact me. If anybody, although they will try that nonsense with police now. Wait, before we forget, let's use this 3 minutes. The police told you that Chioma Johnson will come the next day, right? And she did not appear. Pardon?
What do you say, sir?
I said, before they let you go that day in the police station, they said you should come again the next day, that Chioma Johnson will come. Finally, the person that says...
That's right. So after they have seen everything, they now said Chioma Johnson will be at the police station. I told them that if Chioma Johnson or Doris Ogala arrive, I will give police 100,000 naira. They said, so they said just come the following morning, the following day. So I traveled back to that place. Chioma Johnson, Doris Ogala was nowhere to be found.
I told you she will not come.
I said, police, you lost 100,000.
I wanted her to show exactly that power she says she has. That the IG, the whole IG, is in her pocket. Who she be? The whole IG is in her pocket. She for year win, and she never escape her. She never escape her. Thank you so much, my sister, for your wonderful contribution this evening. Your 3 hours are very immense, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much, my sister. Good night, and have a good night rest. Bye-bye, my sister. Sharon Adesia. Sharon Adesia. Oh, you leave that of God alone. Leave that of God alone. You are talking against the kingdom of God. You are talking against Christ. You think you can pull the church down? Come the one who is pulling the church down? I am pulling evil people down. All right? Your church, you know, go church past my family. You know, go church past my mother. You know, go church past my father. You know, no Bible past me. I challenge any pastor. Could neither free realize any pastor will go try you, father. Which part of Bible you want to do grace? You the grace, they don't born you well. You the mad, you the smoke carbide. And you the go. Nigerians, I want you to know the people that are destroying the lives of the poor people. Southern Nigeria, they should put a moratorium on Southern Nigerians getting into the police force for at least 10 good years until we can figure out what is happening. In fact, from Middle Belt, Calabar policemen, Benue policemen, Kogi policemen, you see, Idoma, all this TV, Idoma, Igbo, Calabar, Ijo, all these people, they should put a moratorium on them joining the police. On them joining the police, they should put a moratorium. Don't employ any of them. The evil these people are committing, carry all the top officers, move them to the north. Let them go and intimidate northern youth the way they are intimidating southern youth. Southern youth are the biggest noise maker. They are the biggest. Sorry, guys, there's a heavy downpour here. There's a heavy downpour. They are the biggest noise makers. The nonsense they are tolerating. Make police go Kano do this nonsense. They go show you, say you they work for them. Okay? Ndara. Kai. Thank you everyone for being a part of the program. Hopefully we'll come in the morning to discuss other sundry issues. I love you all. Good night.